So now I will tell you about virtual machine. Okay, I will just show you. So what I have done is, this is my personal laptop. Okay, I'm working on my personal laptop. So my personal laptop has a configuration, okay, like CPU, memory, storage, Wi-Fi. It has a physical configuration. Okay, so out of the physical configuration of my laptop, I have created a virtual machine. Okay, I have created a virtual machine using this Oracle VirtualBox software. It is an application software. So I have created these different machines that you are able to see: Rack 1, Rack 2, Oracle DB, Standby DB. Okay. So inside these virtual machines, I have installed a Linux operating system, and inside the Linux operating system, we have the Oracle software installed. Okay. So I will explain what virtual machine is, okay, in a very easy manner. So just like I showed you, like my personal laptop has particular physical configuration. Okay. So at the enterprise level, suppose in your project, if the uh, servers are on premises, at your project level, like there is a server room where you will see big server rack. So they have there are server rack which have the CPU, memory and storage. They have the physical hardware. These are the hardware components. Okay, so in the server room, you will be able to see the server rack with the hardware configurations. Okay, the CPU, memory, storage and the Wi-Fi features. Okay, so what we do is we uh, virtualize this physical configuration using virtualization softwares like VMware and VirtualBox. Okay, so these softwares help us to virtualize and create virtual machines as per our configuration. So we can request the VMware team to create virtual machine as per our configuration. Like suppose at enterprise level, in the physical configuration, like in the suppose at the server room level, you will be having huge physical hardware configuration available. Like CPU might be of 64 GB CPU, like memory might be up to 256 GB RAM, very high configuration. Storage might be up to several terabyte storage might be available, and Wi-Fi might be of several Mbps okay capacity. So these are the high level hardware configuration available at your enterprise level. So you need to virtualize them using the virtualization softwares like VirtualBox, VMware, etc. So what we do is, like, we request the VMware team, like we want a virtual machine, like suppose we want a database Linux server with only 16 CPU and 8 GB of RAM, and suppose 100 GB of storage and Linux operating system installed. Okay, so the VMware team, they will create a virtual machine like VM1. Like suppose this is virtual machine 1, this is virtual machine 2. So they will give the requested configuration only, the limited configuration that we have requested, because we don't want to waste the high level configuration that we have. Okay, so as per our own requirement, they will create the uh, virtual machine, and they will install the Linux operating system inside the virtual machine. Okay, and once they provide us the Linux server, then we will install the Oracle software. We have Linux team, we can request the Linux team to install Oracle software on the Linux server. Okay, and so on. So similarly, we can also request them to create a virtual machine too, with a lower configuration like 4 CPU, 4 GB RAM, and only 50 GB of storage and Linux operating system installed. Okay, so now what is the benefit of using virtual machines? So the benefit is, these virtual machines are very, you can modify them easily as per your requirement, changing requirement. So what happens is, suppose we are using a database Linux server, and gradually the load on the server, it keeps on increasing. Okay, and suppose we might want to increase the number of CPUs. We might be want to increase the number of CPUs, like we want to increase the CPU number from 16 to maybe 32, and the memory, physical memory, from 8 GB RAM to maybe 16 GB RAM, and the storage from 100 GB to 200 GB, okay, and so on. So using virtual machine, the VMware team can easily upscale or downscale the configuration of the virtual machine, okay, on which our database Linux server is hosted. Okay, so this is the advantage of using virtual machines. So at enterprise level, like in your project, definitely there will be a VMware team or a Windows team, Wintel team, which take care of creating the virtual machines as per the requirement. Okay, so hope you got an overview of what a virtual machine is. Okay, so I have created like these different virtual machines, and currently you can see this Oracle DB. This is the name of the virtual machine. Okay, so it is in running state. Okay, I have powered on this virtual machine, and the remaining three are powered off. I'm not using them. I'm just using this virtual machine because my Oracle uh, database is installed on this particular virtual machine. So I have already powered on, and if I show you the configuration, so here I have used the base memory of this virtual machine is 7 GB RAM I have configured. Okay, out of the my personal laptop has 16 GB total physical memory. Okay, so out of that 16 GB RAM, I have given only 7 GB RAM to this virtual machine. Okay, and storage part also, I have given some storage out of my laptop storage. Okay, so